Anger gets you in trouble. Ego keeps you in trouble. That's a thought I was thinking about today. Yesterday evening, Myriam and I were watching a semi-useful TV series, and in between two sessions we had a very agitated discussion about a certain issue. And what's going on below the surface in a situation like that, you will find out in this video. We are at the Teufelsberg, the Devil's Mountain. Not much of a mountain to Bavarian standards where I come from, but it's 121 meters high, and it's a very interesting mountain. There are 7 mountains like that in Berlin, and they're all piled up out of debris from World War II. %50 of all the debris in Germany was, had to be removed in Berlin. And so they piled up this debris, and then after doing that for a number of years, in the 50s, they would add more soil on top of it, eventually planting trees and other plants on top of it. So when you're here right now, you just see, a nice park, nice surface, and you get up on top of it, you can see the whole city of Berlin. It's very nice. Below the surface, there's so much history, so much drama, what happened in the 1940s in Berlin. But you can see that none of that. So Myriam and I were discussing this issue, and it was about our small group we're in and how to proceed with this group. And I thought we had kind of discussed a plan to move forward. And as we were talking, I realized she's not really on board with that. So for half an hour, I kept presenting all the pros, why that's a good idea. And she was presenting all the cons, why that would not be a good idea. And we never landed on this point until this morning. This morning we revisited the issue, and we finally got to a point of talking what's going on below the surface. And I had to become aware that she has a lot of fears and insecurities about this change and about relationships she learned to treasure over the years, and that this might be a setback to these relationships. To me, I had to, get more in contact with my fears that we will not be able to move on and solve some difficult situations in other places if we would not make this change. And once we get to what's going on below the surface, we really started reconnecting again. And at this point, we have not really found the solution. There are more people involved, and we have to discuss with more people how to go about it. But along the way, we already reconnected, and we have much more insight and understanding for what's going on within the other person. So this week, try to watch yourself. What's going on below the surface? When you have a phone call with somebody, or what's going on below the surface in a meeting at your workplace maybe, or what's going on below the surface if you have an interaction with your children or with your spouse or a friend. And then we're going to revisit the whole issue and dig even deeper in the next video. Have a great week.